Hello everybody! How is everyone doing today? I'm back! Of course, last week we couldn't stream because sadly I'd gotten sick. But luckily it was short-lived. I didn't have to cancel my weekend plans at least, so that was nice. Although being sick would have saved me money, as we'll get into. But yeah, let's just wait for it to fully turn. Time for the stream to officially start. And then... Yes, it's time. It's time. If you're not here by now, then it's not my problem. Hey everybody! How are you all doing? Time for story time with Even and Goran. Yeah! So Even and I were going to go wait, no, we'll wait. We'll wait for story time until we get to the building part of the stream. We had a Sunday. Yes, we sure did. Hey Finny, hey Even, hey Joe the Uplover, hey Milton Lidl. How are you all doing? So, we're back in Keypark. We've got quite a few things to show off before we get to building something. And the first of which we're already looking at. So in the last stream, I was talking about the restaurant that I was building over here. And how I was considering making this part of the restaurant like a little circular area with some tables inside because it... Oh, music is slightly louder than usual. Or is my mic? It might be my mic. So, let me go. Wait. Maybe I need to just raise my microphone a bit because I installed Microsoft Teams the other day and I feel like that messed with my microphone settings. Wait, oh, huh? Wait, huh? What the hell? My automated screen switcher is reversed somehow. That's interesting. So I need to fix this real quick. Good catch, because that's not supposed to happen. That's very interesting. I'm having a Tuesday indeed, apparently. So is the microphone better now, or do I need to turn down the music some more? I mean, we're just making sure that the streams next year will be even better. I turned down the music a bit more just in case. Mic is better. Alright, hey Gabriel. Alright, so... I think I showed off in the last stream this restaurant. And I was talking about how I want this to be like a separate area of tables. I just built this as a proof of concept. As you can see, it's not finalized. These walls will not be the final walls that I end up using for this. I need to make a template for that. But I really like it. I like the fact that parents sitting here, like you've got kind of a panoramic view. I think I will change, because I'm going to change this area anyway. I think I'll create a bit more space over here to create a small playground in the middle of the terrace area, so that I can use this space for something else, probably North America. So that will be that. But I like the fact that this is kind of like a separate room now that could also be like completely rented out or something, or you could do something with. Like there's options there. So I also took the payment things from Weeksbergen. Could you tell us more about the apps and software you use for making billboards? I could. I mean, I did make the billboard, like, not get right billboards video where I show off some of the programs that I use. But I use a number of programs for a number of different reasons. And it's really stupid and I should stop doing it. I should find a program that just does everything I need. But that's a problem for another day. Like, I have a program, even found a cool program, but I haven't taken the time to learn it. But yeah, I also did mess around with the Komodos a little bit. And as you can see, they are now able to get under the restaurant, and the restaurant is still being used. So that's also something I somewhat solved by just... I basically just played around with the barriers until I got something that worked, like that went under it as much as possible without the benches becoming unavailable. So yeah, work in progress. I like the way where it's going. I don't know what I'm going to do with the ceiling. I feel like the ceiling should be more interesting than this, but I'm just going to have to look at some restaurant inspiration. Maybe I should make a restaurant inspiration video just so I can give myself some inspiration. Will you ever go to Czech zoos again? Yeah, definitely. Someday. I definitely want to return to Prague and Zlín at the very least. And I haven't been to some zoos like Ústí. So I'll definitely go there some other day again, but not in the near future because there's plenty of other stuff to see first. Anyway, that is the restaurant for now. But I've been really jumping around between many different places in the zoo. And we'll get to the Africa area, but first let's go to some other exciting thing. Because Mr. Eben put out a fun video lately where what's going on with my Enki? I don't know. Eben put out a really fun video where he talked about all of his abandoned projects. And after releasing that video, he released a bunch of his abandoned things onto the workshop. And I immediately said, this rock set that you made, let's actually look at it, this rock set that you made would be perfect for some place in Keypark. At first I was thinking the South America area, but when I put it there, I was like, nah, it does look a little bit too temperate. It doesn't look quite tropical, mainly because of the plants on top of it, but still. And then I was like, wait, temperate? The Red Panda area is temperate-ish. So let's get into the Red Panda area. This is by no means done. But I put the rock walls in the Red Panda area over here. And it looks so good. Why is it so crowded over here all of a sudden? You can barely see the rocks. It looks so good. I'm really, really happy with how these look here. I do need to refine it a lot. I've basically just plopped it all down here. As you can tell, there's no real rhyme or reason yet. I probably need to make a few more variants of the rock wall to get it to work here. When I put these rocks in here like this, I was like, oh, this would be a really cool spot for a waterfall. So that's probably a thing that's gonna happen. But yeah, that got me kind of back in the Himalaya area a little bit. And there is two more things that I built here. The first thing you're kind of already looking at, but maybe you haven't noticed. And the second thing is this rock over here. So I don't know where. I never intended to build this. Also High Forge. I never intended to build this, but while I was placing down those rocks, I don't know what it is. Something about those rocks made me... Oh right, I was putting in these rocks, and I was looking at these rocks, and I was like, ooh, that kind of rock maybe look really good over there. And then I built it, and then I realized that it didn't. I don't like the way it looks over here, because it feels like it's just too close to the house, like it wouldn't be there or something. So I didn't like that, but I was really, really happy with how this rock came out. So for those who don't know, because I don't know why you would, this is a very famous Buddha mantra, I'm pretty sure. I hope I didn't mess that up. And this is basically a form of meditation, a form of prayer, and the characters mean Om Mani Padme Hum. It's basically the same thing you see on these. Wait. Can I get these? No, I cannot. Well, it's basically the same thing that you would see on these prayer flags. If we go to the caracal habitat over here. So these prayer flags would have the same characters on them, and they also mean the same things. It's Mani, Pengme, Hum. So yeah, it's a form of meditation, repeating that. There's also songs. I kind of wanted to put a speaker in here that would play a chant of that mantra, but I couldn't find one that was copyright free. So maybe I'll try to record it. That would be awful. But yeah, we'll see if I ended up doing something like that, because I don't know if it would ruin the vibe of the area. Anyway, I was a little bit on the fence about it anyway. But yeah, that's the prayer rock. So really, really happy with how that came out. This is very much based on one that I saw in the Red Panda area. And I learned the other week when I was in Rotterdam Zoo, looking at a presentation by the species coordinator of the Red Panda breeding program, who had also been to the same area in Nepal that I have. He showed a picture of this rock, and it was full of colors, just like you see over here. Whereas when I saw it in Nepal, it had been completely faded. All the paint had been washed off by probably lots of rain. So that was also very interesting to see that it was actually originally this colorful. So I wanted to capture it in that state because it looks really nice. And we'll probably put a little education sign here talking about the mantra and how praying to this rock may bring good fortune to the pandas, because that's what they did on this field trip that the species coordinator went on, because he went there to capture pandas, to put tracking collars on them. So yeah, that's the story of the rock. Now, I did say I built one more thing. I wouldn't really call it build, actually. But if you maybe recall, at some point, I think it was right after I went to Nepal, I built this custom tree over here. And it looks pretty good. It looks very much like the types of trees that you would find in Nepal. So I was like, oh, I'm going to put those around the Nepal area, and it's going to really get you in that vibe. And it looked really good, and it really got you in that vibe. But the more I looked at it, the more I walked around here with those trees being there, I was just thinking like, this just doesn't make sense for a European zoo, like a zoo in the Netherlands, to have a tree that looks this tropical-like and stuff. What is my green screen doing? Hello? What? Why is it eating me up and flashing like that? It's the gator shirt. It doesn't understand. I don't know. I genuinely think it's the gators or something. I guess the algorithm of this background removal does not like Christmas sweaters. Oh well. I guess I'll just be a half disembodied head today. Yeah, I didn't like it. Didn't look right, so I played around a little bit with putting down different trees that still looked like the type of trees that you would find in Nepal, but also look like trees that might be able to grow in a temperate climate. So I looked up some things online as well on different trees. For instance, I really like the look of the Mapingo tree over here, which we already put down in the Africa area as well. Mapingos can't necessarily grow in... I'm bitten by an orca. Mapingos can't necessarily grow in the Netherlands, but I figured there'd probably be some tree that looks roughly like this that would. The common ash tree I think should be fine. It just looks very temperate-y. This one I didn't end up using, but the acacia is one where I was a little bit unsure of. It looks really good though, because like in Nepal you just have these. This isn't a great example of it, this photo. I'd have to go through my own footage and stuff, but you just have these gnarly branches growing all over the place because of the humidity, I suppose. I'm not a plant expert when it comes to that. But yeah, that's why I also really like them at Pingo, because they just grow so wildly all over the place. So yeah, I really like those trees. Probably these wouldn't be the actual trees, like I said, especially for the Mapingo, but it might be an oak tree that they've kind of cut into something that looks like this. So they maintain it really well to make it have that look. And when it comes to the moss, that is something I still need to add to all of these. So I will be adding the moss back, because in my opinion that isn't unrealistic, because that is something that's easy to fake. Like, you can get some fake moss and throw it up in the tree, attach it to the branches, whatever. Or maybe even real moss. I don't know how hard that would be, but I don't think that would be unrealistic. So I will be adding some moss to these trees, and maybe some orchids, because those also grow in Nepal, which is really cool. They wouldn't grow directly onto the trees here, I think. There'd be like I'd have to make some kind of basket for them to be in. But yeah, I've talked about trees for a long time now, so let's move on to the next thing. So in the last stream, we spent quite a bit of time building the caracal habitat over here. We built the back stage of it specifically. And I did finish that off after the stream by adding this painting of a background over here. So I went into an African-ish map and I created this background. It's based on a image that I found online of a caracal in its natural habitat, and it had this dead tree in the background, and I thought it looked so cinematic. So that's what I was trying to recreate. I'm pretty sure they are still able to get in. Oh, no, we broke something. Something broke. They can no longer use their thing. That's weird. I didn't really touch this area at all. There we go, we fixed it. Okay, good. So yeah, they're still able to get up here. Let's look at that. And then it looks really cool in the background. And one other thing that you can see with this background that I'm really proud of is I did a little bit of magic. I took a screenshot of... Oh, he lied down for a second. That's so cool. I took a screenshot with... Oops, we broke it. With like all of this stuff removed. So you have the rocks continuing on. And then like I had the green screen back. Hello? Come on, speaking of green screen. So I took a screenshot where it's kind of like this, so without the posterizer. No, I only want to remove posterize. So I took a screenshot that's kind of like this. So the rocks continue on into where the poster would be. I took a screenshot of that. More distracting than the lots in Planet Coaster. I'll swap sweaters in a moment. All right. No, but we've got. So as you can see, the rocks continue onto the billboard. So it's like flat, but it gives it that depth, and I think that's such a cool detail that absolutely would be there in a zoo. And I'm swapping shirts right now. God damn it. Back to the red panda sweater. Is that better? I hope so. I didn't change anything otherwise. It must just be the Christmas sweater. I don't know. Alright. So yeah, really happy with that billboard right there. Then, did you know that the founder of Safari Park de Ville was Joseph Wagner? I did not. Then, let's go back to the start of the Africa area, because we have something really cool. It was already in the thumbnail. I've been teasing it last week. Ignore the floating bits of restaurant. So as we walk, and this is really cool, right? It's quite hidden. Actually, no. Let's get the main view first, and we'll look into the other sidelines. So as we walk into the Africa area, we now see a beautiful watchtower over there. An absolutely enormous watchtower. I mean, it looks so big. And yeah, we are in a national park, of course, so it's important to have a watchtower for the park rangers to watch over all of the animals. But we are also in a zoo, so building a giant watchtower is very expensive. What the hell? Something just glitched in my watchtower. So what we have over here is something that looks like a giant watchtower, but as you're moving around, it looks a little bit off. This is also something that in real life I don't think would work as well, because, you know, humans have depth perception, but in the game it absolutely works. So the tower in question over here is a forced perspective thing, so it looks a lot bigger than it actually is. If I zoom in, you can see we have a little guy standing over there in the window, who is a very tiny guy, and I can show you exactly how the skill is messing with you by grabbing a vendor blueprint over here. So let's see how big a human is compared to my tower over here. He's flying a bit high in the sky. So yeah, we're putting a human right next to our tower, and you can see that the human is ginormous compared to this little cabin over here. So let's have a little bit of a closer look at that tower. Let's leave the camera for a moment, and what you'll see is there's a couple of things that I did to get this forced perspective to work as well as I could. I didn't go as hard as I maybe could have, but yeah, I did a couple of things. So first of all, these support beams over here, as you can tell, they start off thick at the bottom and they are thin at the top. So that already gives you like that extra bit of perspective that makes it look like it's like going further away from you than it actually is. And that's basically what I did for all of it. So of course a tower like this would always go inwards as it goes up, but I definitely dramatized that a little bit. I definitely made it go in further than I think it should. Also things like these cross beams go from thick to thin, and then this one is thinner than this one, so I use smaller pieces as I go up. That's why for the final one I had to use these round ones instead of the square ones, because yeah, the round ones are a little bit thinner than those. Also for these fences, as you go up a level, they're smaller, and then here they're smaller, and I also use thinner pieces. These staircases, also these steps, every step it gets a little bit smaller and smaller and smaller until once again we switch to different pieces and it becomes super tiny. So that's just to really get that effect down, that it's getting really small at the top and yeah, it's further away than it actually is. And if we look inside over here, we can see that the little guy standing in here is built out of an egg piece for the head, a font piece for the hat, and then some ranch pieces to get a body shape in there. And it just looks so good. I love it so much. I'm really, really happy with it. And I really think it's kind of like that finishing touch on this area that really ties it together. Thank you. Thank you also. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. So my initial plan for this wasn't even to do this. It's just a random thought that I had, and I thought, oh, hey, let's try to see what that looks like. Because my initial plan was just to build something over here that you would stand under. But then, yeah, I got the idea of the forced perspective, and then if you're standing right under it, that wouldn't really work well. So I thought, let's put it on the roof of this thing. And yeah, that just made so much sense. So over here we also got a little education sign, the ranger outpost in the national parks. Animals are under close watch, and then about how the rangers are the eyes and the ears of the park, and a little bit of things about poaching. I tried to make it more specific to the animals that we actually have in the zoo. So not so much about elephants and things like that, but really, yeah, about Dick and spur tortoises and things like that. We got a lovely outline of the tower. And then here we got another one of Eben's blueprints. These cabinets over here were also from the one of the abandoned projects from Eben, from the Wild. And I thought, hey, those look pretty good. They look like something you might find in a ranger outpost. And I already had the idea of putting some props around here. So putting all of those props into this cabinet just made so much sense. And that's where Gecko's vintage prop pack that you can find on the workshop. I think I have it over here. Yes, Mr. Gecko's vintage prop pack has a ton of cool little props, which were perfect for putting inside of those cabinets, and they all fit wonderfully. So we got a little lamp, radio, some communication things, some cookware, binoculars, a gun, a little drinking bottle. Like, yeah, it works. It works perfectly. It's so good. I'm really, really happy with it. So yeah, that is the Ranger Outpost. So that was one of the big to-do items for Kafuli National Park. We are now really getting into the part where we can start to finish this place. And that's what I want to work on today. For the Asia area, I think you should educate people on elephant trails and maybe them move through the jungle and the influence of other animals in the environment. Maybe. So the Asia area is really Nepal, and there are elephants in Nepal, I know that, but it's mainly really just to focus on the red panda, and I don't really want to distract from that, I think. But that could be nice for another project, maybe. Glad to see many of the bloopers find their way into the zoo. I'm really happy with the results so far. Yeah, and that brings us to the next part of the stream, because there's one more blueprint that Eben made that I think is perfect for Keypark Zoo. First of all, I want to show this. This is also a really cool thing that Eben did. These signs. I was considering, and looks like it's randomly decided to start Z-filing. That's weird. I was considering making a sign like this. This is a variation on one of the signs that Eben made. Normally it would say Journey Through the Savannah and I think Predator Ridge, it said. I turned it into Hyena Creek. I thought it was a pretty cool sign, but I don't know where to put it. I don't know where it would really fit in a natural way, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep that one. But it was nice to play around with. It's just really cool. Like when a blueprint set of this quality comes out, it's almost like a DLC. it's really almost like a DLC where, oh, look at all these new items we get to play with. What can I do with those? It was just really fun to mess around with. But yeah, over here, if we just quickly go to the Wild, we have this. This is Mealy's Kopje Coffee. The coffee shop and bakery. And I think this is perfect. Over here, I was already planning a little stall where something will be sold. I currently put like ice cream here, I think. But it could really be anything. And I didn't really have a plan yet on what I was going to make this building look like. I was probably going to go with a very simple thatch roof wooden hut or something along those lines. But seeing this, I just thought, I think that would fit. I think that would just fit perfectly into the exact spot. No, we're not expanding the border. We're not expanding the border. We're going to deflate Eben's blueprint. Two very different things. So yeah, we've got Mealy's Kopje Coffee over here. As you can see, it is a fair bit bigger than what would fit here. So we are going to have to shrink it down. And that's what we're going to be doing today, I think. I hope this is not going to be the most frustrating thing ever. But let's put down Eben's blueprint. I guess we can just have it floating over here. That doesn't really matter. And then we can... I want to take out these, because they are not really necessary. And now we need to take a little bit of a measurement over here to see how much space we actually have. And while we do that, why don't we get into the Sunday that Eben and I had. So, little bit of a backstory. Well, maybe not. Maybe we will get to the backstory when we get to it. So, Eben and I were going to Paradise this Sunday. It's the end of the year. We wanted to do one last outing. I got a Paradise subscription this year, so I really wanted to still use that to see the Christmas event. And Eben also wanted to see the Christmas event, and he ended up also getting a subscription for this. So we were really excited to go on one last trip together, wrap up the year. We were both sick last week. Like, that's where the roller coaster started. So it was like, oh, are we still going to be able to go? Like, are we going to be recovered enough to go to a zoo, and not just any zoo, to Paradise, which is one of the bigger, more exhausting zoos. But it all seemed good. We were fine and dandy, so we went to Paradise. And on Sunday we went to Paradise. On Saturday I drove to the Beekse Bergen, and I was going to sleep at my parents' house, so that I would be a little bit closer to the Belgian border, because my parents live near Breda. So I would be a little bit closer to the Belgian border, wouldn't have to drive as far. That was the idea there. So I was driving to... Is this world aligned? Oh, even it's not world aligned. That makes sense. It looks like it's almost world aligned. That's interesting. Wait, I'm gonna try one thing before we get to this. While I was driving to my parents' house, or to the Beekse Bergen, because that's where I usually go to before going to my parents, because why wouldn't I? Ooh, it is kind of world aligned, I guess. Okay, let's take that one then. Sorry, other copy coffee. So yeah, I was driving to my parents' house, and a very short moment after I left my house, like basically right as I got onto the highway, I think, there was a light in my car. I don't know how world aligned it is, but good luck. Okay, we'll find out. As I got onto the highway, a light turned on in my car, and not one of the good types. It was a light telling me that my tire pressure was too low. And I thought, oh, that's weird. I just got new tires the other week. Because on the 2nd of December, I had to get my car checked. Like in the Netherlands, you have to get your car checked. I think when your car is brand new, it's like every other year or every 3 years. And then as your car turns like 5 or something, I'm not sure what the exact numbers are, but after that you have to get it checked yearly. So my car is already on the older side, so it has to get checked every year. So I had my car checked on the 2nd of December, and everything was fine with it. The tires were on the verge of becoming not fine, so they recommended me to change all my tires. So I did. I got new tires installed, and yeah, all is good in the world, I thought. Brand new tires, yippee-ki-yay. until I started driving and yeah, I got the light. Your tires are not good. And I thought, how is that possible? I just got new tires. I guess maybe they did something weird and that caused it. So I didn't think too much of it. You should make the South America area focus on many rivers and wetlands of South America. That could be fun. I don't have a very clear vision of the South America area yet, I'll be honest, so I will take that into consideration. But yeah, so I didn't think too much of it and just went to the nearest gas station and I filled my tires and I went on my way. And then I went to the Beekse Bergen. Next day I went to go to Paradise, and I was gonna pick up Eben along the way in like Antwerp. While going, like pretty much like 10 minutes, I think, after crossing the Belgian border, the light turns on again. And I think, oh crap, that's not good. Because at this point, like that's not... Oh, it's a TV. Interesting. And you had an image for that. Also interesting. At this point I'm thinking, oh, that's not good. Because clearly something is wrong with the tire. Like it's deflated again. But somewhere I have the hope that since from yesterday to today it like lasted almost 24 hours. So I was thinking like, okay, probably I'll be able to get to Paradise. Maybe we'll have to inflate it again there and then be on our way. I was being like, okay, I'm gonna have to tell Eben about that before he gets in the car. Yeah, like not even 10 minutes after that, like I get back on the highway after inflating my tire again, because I needed to get gas anyway, so it wasn't a detour to also inflate my tires again. But yeah, I inflated my tires, I get back onto the highway, and not even 10 minutes later, the light turns on again, and I'm like, this is not good. We're not gonna get to Paradise this way. So reluctantly, I had to call Eben and be like, yeah, my tire is leaking. I need to call someone to get this fixed, because otherwise this could be really bad. So I parked my car somewhere on like the border of Antwerp, and I call my insurance, because that's what you do when you have car trouble, right? You call your insurance and you say, hey, I have car trouble and I'm insured, so please come fix it. Turns out that I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo because when I got my car, obviously I got insurance. You're like forced to do that. You need to be insured, at least like damage to others is an insurance that you have to have in order to have a car. Otherwise you are not following the law. So I call my insurance and they tell me you don't have coverage for damage, like pechhulp buitenland is what it's called. So it's car trouble outside of the Netherlands. I did not have part of my insurance plan. So basically, I was not going to be able to get help with that. I just realized a mistake I made. I didn't measure the height of... I measured this to the height of the building, but not to the height of the wall, which is what I actually want to do. Like, I think the thing should be about this tall. So yeah, I was not insured. So luckily they did give me a phone number. They were nice enough to give me a phone number. of a company that they would normally work with in these instances, so that I could call them myself. Oh, and the other fun thing was the insurance. Like you call the insurance and you think I'm gonna get someone on the phone, that's gonna be very helpful and help you get through this very stressful time. That also didn't happen. I just got basically an automated message that's like, if you want, if you want help, we'll text you a link and go to that link and fill in a form, and then we'll help. So that was very not very personal and didn't help me in this stressful situation very much. I wasn't very happy with that. But whatever. Then they call you back. They called me to tell me I didn't have insurance. But this guy, like, his connection was so bad. So I basically heard, "You're not insured," and then he cut out. And then he called me 4 more times, and there was no sound. So I was freaking out on the side of the road, just trying to figure out what to do. And then somebody else called me who did have a connection, and yeah, they were able to tell me that yes, I wasn't insured and how I could still get help. But yeah, not fun, stressful time. But yeah, after that, I called the garage that they gave me, and they said, "We're on our way." So I'm like, "Oh, that's great. Such a nice, fast response." I waited for over an hour. I waited over an hour on the side of the road while Eben was waiting at the train station for me to pick him up. And it's just like, when are they gonna come? I don't know. At some point, hopefully, eventually. It took so long, and every van that drove by, I'm like, "Is that them? Is that them?" And I kid you not, I saw a car drive by that had the logo, not of the garage that I called, but like of the general car trouble company that operates in Belgium, that Eben sent me the phone number of, but they like weren't available in weekends or whatever, or like just for members. I couldn't really figure it out. That's why I called the other one. But yeah, I saw a car with their logo, so I was like, oh, maybe that was them, and they just drove past me. But no, it genuinely just took that long for them. Yeah, no, that's. I told you I saw a truck that looked like thing, but that's what it was actually. But yeah, so after an hour they did come, and he looked at the car and he was like, "What are you talking about? Your tire looks fine." And I'm like, "Well, it might look fine, but it's definitely deflating because the light keeps popping back up." So he's like, "Okay, yeah, what do we even do about that?" Like, even the guy didn't know, and I was like, "Well, if even the guy doesn't know, what the hell is gonna happen here?" So he's like, "Okay, I'll have to look at it in the garage." So he drove out ahead of me. I followed him because even though my tire was deflating, it wasn't deflated, so I could still drive on it, and the garage was only like 5 minutes away. That's the other thing. The garage was only like 5 minutes away, so why did it take them an hour to get to me? Like, my only guess is that maybe the guy like wasn't at the garage, so he had to drive to the garage and then get the car to come and help me. It was interesting, but whatever. I was now getting help, driving to their garage, so hopefully working our way to a solution. And he starts inspecting the car, like putting water on it to see where air is escaping from, and he couldn't find anything. There was no air like leaking out noticeably. So he just takes the tire to like a machine or something. I don't know what he was doing. I have no knowledge of cars at all. It's freaking black magic to me. Okay, how am I going to split this up? This is really annoying. Oh, this is also not ideal, I think. I have to see how well this works out. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with what this guy is doing, trying to fix my car. But I'm just letting him do his thing. You know what I should do? I should put down a second one to see if I'm reconstructing it properly. Not that it really matters, but just for my own sanity. Yeah, because that's what I thought. I didn't put the tiles right. Okay, good. So, yeah. Wait. That means everything has to shift. Like that. Ish. Okay. So, eventually, he is done with... Oh, that's... Oh. Oh, that's the same color as the... Oh. Okay, okay. Oh. Wait, why does that open? Oh, it's in a group. It's in a group. Let's keep it that way. I was like, what kind of black magic stuff did Eben do here? I mean, that's fine. I just need to see. I don't think this will be an issue because it's going to be inside of the rock wall. So that's fine. But yeah, eventually the car repair guy is done looking at the car, and he puts the tire back on, and I like, okay, so what? He's like, I didn't actually find a leak. I just cleaned up the tire. I've made it proper. I made it proper, which is not a thing I heard said in Dutch before. It was a Flemish expression, but that's fine. Nothing against the Flemish, of course. Okay, this is annoying. I don't want these walls. Okay, let's see if we take this off. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna separate that, then we're gonna add all of... I want to get that sign, but not the... Please let me select the sign. Oh, there's multiple signs. Of course there's multiple signs. Do you use the texture mod? I have it installed, but I don't use it. I only used it to record the Beeksebergen trailer. Oh, I don't want... No, I don't want these. I don't want these. No, no, no! Okay, whatever. We're gonna do this. Unselected. There. I want... No! 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 I clicked on the wrong thing and it... That's frustrating, to say the least. Oh, and now I got that all selected, and now I realize that that exists. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, this is awful. I only use animal mods. And free build. I guess free build's my favorite mod, to be honest. I couldn't live without it. Okay, now here's what we need to do. We're gonna go one by one. All the pieces that... Oh my god, why is there so many? Why is there so many signs? Oh, that's gonna be horrible. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be the same for the bakery, isn't it? I actually need to be careful with this. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I've got this. And this. And not you. Oh, yes. No. Yeah. Oh, that's many pieces. Okay. Okay, wait. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna do this. There. There. How am I missing? How am I missing one? How am I missing multiple? Oh, this is annoying. Okay. No, even it's fine. This is my own doing. Anyway, total cost of the guy not finding a leak in my tire and making it proper again, whatever that means, was 211 euro. You want to know how much it costs to make sure that you are insured outside of the Netherlands for stuff like this? Just do a guess. Like, I pay my insurance in yearly installments, so how much per year does it cost to make sure that when you get a flat tire outside of the Netherlands, they will fix it for you? Just do a little guess. Is it more or less than 200 euros? 50 euros? 20 euros? Yeah, Gabriel is right. It's 23 euros. 23 euros to get coverage outside of the Netherlands. Why didn't I have this? I don't know. I don't understand why past me didn't get this insurance, and it's driving me insane. It would have been so easy. It would have solved everything. I don't understand. Sigh. But I can't change the past. I just have to deal with it, I guess. But that sucked. That really sucked. My only guess as to why I didn't have that insurance, if I had to make a guess, is that I thought it was already included in my travel insurance, because it's also an option in your travel insurance. Actually, now I'm curious, how much would it cost to add it to your travel insurance? I'm not gonna check that now. But yeah, it past me, I hate you. Because this was already a very expensive month. Because I paid for my holiday yesterday, which was 7,000. So yeah, not fun, not fun. But hey, these are the life lessons. These are. I was not gonna let this ruin the day. Like, Eben and I were still gonna have a nice day at Paradise. Like, god damn it, why are these signs? No, wait, seriously. What? Wait, did I explicitly selected these, right? How are they back being down here? What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Why is the selection thing back there? Planet Zoo, what are you doing? Not expecting the stream to the insurance discussion screen, but I'm glad it is. I mean, honestly, if you have insurance right now, go check if you actually have the coverage you want. Because no way, if I knew that I did not have this kind of coverage, I would have gotten this insurance Like, I would have gotten this insurance back when I bought the car. Because before I bought the car, like right after buying the car, like a month later, I was going on my trip to the Czech Republic. Imagine if this happened in the Czech Republic. It would have been awful. It would have been awful. So, yeah. Check your insurance. Make sure it's actually what you want to have. God, what an awful, awful experience. But hey, Paradise was fun. And as far as I know, the car is still fine. I didn't check yesterday or today yet if it's still good, but I should. I did call my garage to be like, hey, the tires you gave me 2 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago at this point, were leaking. How is that possible? And they're like, yeah, maybe you drove through a nail. No, no, no. There was no hole, no puncture of any tire. It was just not proper, according to the Belgian guy who may or may not have overcharged me. I don't know. I googled like how much should it cost to get a leaking tire fixed, and it was like 50 to 100. So why did I pay 200? Maybe because it was like on a Sunday, the service. I don't know. Maybe I should have gone. Proper is clean in English. I don't care. But yeah, so that was my my Sunday. But Paradise was nice. That's something that has to be said. Paradise was amazing. The Christmas event was fun. Let's clean up all of this stuff. I will say I liked the Halloween event more than the Christmas event, I think. But still, it was a really, really good time. Right, so we're gonna go on the world axis. And we're gonna move it over hereabouts. Make sure that none of the things are sticking into the thing. Wait, what's there? Goran, one of my parking plans is not loading and crashing whenever I try to open it. Yeah. The only thing that you could try is adding this this Watchdog 0. It depends on what the situation is exactly. Like if it takes a long time to load and then it crashes, then adding this dash Watchdog 0 to your launch settings in Steam. But if it's like an instant crash or it loads and then it instantly crashes, yeah, it might be modding related, and the modding server would be a good place. Yeah, I don't know. Indeed, it's hard. I'm not Frontier. You can always also get in touch with Frontier support. That's also what they're there for. They've helped me get my save back numerous times. First with the Beeksbergen once had a crashing issue, where which was caused by, as it later turned out, caused by 2-meter paths. And that's what caused Planet Zoo to make a bug fix for that, which was really nice. Like, even though they said like, yeah, technically it's not an intended feature, but they did make a bug fix for it because so many people were using it, including me, so that was really cool. Oh wait, now that I think about it, we are making this thing way too big. All of this should basically go. But if we, I don't know, if we get rid of all of it, okay, we need to go selectively. So this one can sort of stay. I like this one. It's weird to say. I like this specific decal piece. It needs to stay. But I hope it makes sense. It's a cool one. Like, Does not elaborate in the slightest. It's just a cool one. Is it me or is it hovering like 10 centimeters off the wall though? That's kind of a thing, I feel like. Well, whatever. We'll fix it in a moment. Definitely want to try to keep these. Oh, the hovering off the walls a thing? Ah, that's fine. I can refine it later if I wish. I think this should be fine. It will be inside of the wall, of the rock wall anyway. I need to go for now, but I may be back in a bit. Either way, Merry Christmas to all who celebrate and Happy Holidays to those who don't. This is looking good, Goron. Hey, don't compliment me, compliment Eben. He built the thing. Alright, we're going to take this. Actually, we can take... Okay, wait. We can forget about these, to be honest. We can split this whole thing. And move it... Okay, we need to go into the group and move it in like this. I genuinely do think it is world aligned, which is insane. Insane coincidence. But yeah, we can move this in place like, I guess like this. And then we'll delete stuff that is over there. So first of all, we need to take this wall. But yeah, I called my garage. That's what I was saying earlier. I called my garage asking like, yeah, what's up with that? And they said they call me back. Today they actually called me back, and the guy who supposedly put my tires on was on the phone, and he's like, I hear you, I understand, it's a weird situation. I have faith in my work, he basically said. So I'm willing to do a check to see what's up and maybe fix something or whatever. I'm not sure what's going to come out of that. I understand it's also weird for them. Like, they think they did a good job, and with a leaking tire, it's possible that it's from something external that isn't their fault. So there's... Yeah, it's kind of, it's probably gonna turn into this he said, she said kind of situation, which sucks. Probably sucks for me. I doubt I'll get anything out of this. The only thing that I'm currently just worried of is like, I don't know what the situation is with this tire. Like, I don't know exactly what this mechanic in Belgium did exactly. Whether it's completely trustworthy, or like, I'm basically, as I'm driving this car for the coming period, I'm constantly going to be afraid of this yellow light popping up again, which kind of sucks, especially since next year, like in a month from now, I'm gonna be driving to Phantasialand, which is a theme park in Germany. This is a pretty long drive. I really don't want anything to happen there. So yeah, I'm just a little bit paranoid right now about this whole thing, which sucks. Come on. Yeah, that's the one I want. Oh. So yeah, we'll see how this situation develops. That's all we can really do. Why are the leaves of the water Tupelo from Cake's mod red? I don't know. Do you have the autumn mod? The revamp one. I don't have that. I don't have any prop mods. I don't know. Alright. Alright. Liking this so far. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take the top. I guess we're gonna split it from whatever this is. I just realized that we won't be able to group this back up because these are in different groups now. That's a bit of a annoyance, but whatever. I hate the fact that this cooler is in here. Where even is it? Where even is it? Wait, where is this cooler? Is it? Oh, it's back there. Okay, yeah, and that's gonna make a particle. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, it's like a retexture. I guess that makes more sense. Alright, so we want it to be roughly this height. We're gonna put it over top. Like so. And then it's going to blend in with the other things. Oh, wait. Let's go in the world axis, of course. Like so. Now we need to do a couple of things. So first of all, let's... I want to get this crunch piece over here. It's gonna be impossible. Let's take this off. There we go. That's it. What's your favorite you've been to outside the Netherlands? You mean zoo? Also, somebody earlier, sorry I didn't respond to that one. Oh, that was also you. Is Leipzig your favorite zoo outside the Netherlands? Probably, to be honest. I think so. I'm really bad at picking favorites. Like, just like Eben. I don't know who. I think he told me that in person this week. But, like, my favorite zoo depends on what the zoo that I've last been to is. So I haven't been to Leipzig in a bit, but yeah, in my mind it is one of the yeah, definitely top 5. Right up there with Hanover, Beeksberg, Burgers. I guess that's my top. I guess we're already at 4 with Leipzig in there. And then throw in Gaia? I think Gaia. I as much as I love Paradise as well, I have a subscription now. But and now I'm writing Paradise instead of Plaster. I don't know, I feel like I'm too critical of Paradise sometimes. In fact, I definitely am. Oh yeah, Prague. Oh crap. Prague's definitely also up there. Zlin. Although I'm not sure if... So as much as I love Zlin, I'm not sure if it's in that list. The same goes for Prague. It has quite a few things holding it back as well. Oh wait, yeah, okay, we do need to do this actually, because we need to cut off this whole chunk over here. This need not exist, and then we can take this freaking annoying ass cooler, but it does look good, so we are going to put it here. It just needs to be over here, or maybe off to the side. We'll see. Let's split it for now so we can easily move it later. Is it just me, or am I missing? I'm missing a decal here. Yeah, I accidentally deleted this one, which is very important because it's like the gunky rust coming out. So you do this. There we go. And we should... Oh, that is that piece, okay. The outlines don't always match with what you see. Maybe put one of the African paintings instead of what? Impressive detailing. All Eben. All props go to Eben. This is Eben's blueprint. I'm just scaling it down for like Keypark size. Can't take credit for the build itself. Only credit that I get is having the patience to deal with it. Eben appreciation stream. Oh, that's annoying. Wait, we need grunge. We need to get the small grunge piece to put over here. And then we can delete these. Wait, no, come back. Please. Please. There we go. This needs to be a little bit more forward. Something like that. Isn't it every stream? Hey, you can never appreciate Eben enough. I have a pair of black rhinos in front of a massive glass dome. Looks like the rhinos can come up to it, but can't because of a moat. I like it. Oh, that's cool. So we need these copy. Okay. So let's take all of these sign things out best we can. Okay. Nope. What? Confused. There we go. Okay. Before we do anything, split them from the group. And now figure out how we are going to... I guess we need to move it up. And I already hate it. Oh no. Oh no! I'm from the Czech Republic. Welcome! Thanks for checking out the stream. That was an unintended pun. And I apologize. Oh, there we go. It was easy to fix. Although... we'll have to play around with it a little bit. The bakery sign is Z-fighting over there. I think we can get this, although maybe we put it over here. Something like this. And we move the end bakery. Like we can move everything but, yeah, okay. So two things need to happen. Put it like this. Then we need to take this plaster over here, over here, I guess. Or alternatively, alternatively, we just take the bottom signs and we mess around with those. I forgot Freebolt existed for a moment. Okay, that's already better. And now, what if we go ahead and take one of these? I think this one? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we need to dive into these signs some more. I just want the bakery signs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Let's pull those even more forward. Without them coming out of the wall. Why are they Z-fighting so much? Like, why them specifically? Does it also happen up here? Yes. Okay, so it's definitely a problem with the signs. Excuse me, there's a different one Z-fighting now. Okay, I think that's better. Tilting them slightly helps. I think we... Oh, no, we did not fix it. Okay. Ooh. That looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Not what we want, though. Oh, whatever. When they're like covered with grunge and stuff, it's gonna look different anyway. And there we go. Okay, let's move this lamp to be on top of it. Hey, spooky ghost. There we go. Like that. Then let's go back into the signs. We're going to take everything except for these and move them a little bit more to the side. Like so. And there we go, almost there. The roof is still too big. I don't know how I missed that earlier. Also, it's not going to be this big. In fact, we're going to have to use a different roof. Or, wait, asphalt. Wait, huh? Oh, I got them in the wrong order. We could also use this, which should be flush. Yes. I'm not sure if this is gonna look good though. Wait, that's still 4 meters. We can do this. little free build trick for you if you need less big roofs. But it is gonna have, it's gonna look a little bit, as you can tell, it's looking a bit tiled. Right, we'll take whatever plaster we have. Because the back of this does not need to be detailed. It's gonna be covered with ivy anyway. So this needs to go actually. That is difficult. Probably, wait, okay, let's go over here. We need to put this like this. There we go, now it's flush. So now we can delete this, get this in here. Yeah, it's probably fine. I was like, maybe we should check if it fits before we have to redo this, but I think we can make it fit no matter what. And I'm gonna regret saying that, probably. As per usual. What else is new? There we go. And now we need to do the same for these things up here. This is annoying because there's no smaller version of this piece. Yeah, no. There's only a 4-meter version. So we'll have to find out if that's a problem. These can go. And yeah, all of this can go up to a certain point. Well, just let me get it. No. It wasn't letting me. Gurn, if you could choose one of your zoos and plan zoos to become real, which one would you choose? You can't choose Beeksbergen for obvious reasons. It is real. Well, I mean, Keypark is really my only other zoo. I mean, I have some other projects, but and I'm not sure if I would want Keypark to be real. And that's a weird thing to say. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel that way. I would love to visit it. But you can visit it. It's right here in Planet Zoo. I guess maybe that's why it just feels kind of pointless. I mean, I would want Keypark to be real just so that I could see a platypus. I would love to visit Keypark and see a platypus. That would be cool. Alright. I'll see whether the fact that it's slightly bigger on this side is an issue or not. I don't think it should be... Where are we living? I don't think it should be, because it will just go into the bushes here. It will go around this rock. I think we're good. So, we're almost there. We just need to figure out these cables over here, which we can change, because now we have the curved string pieces, which also have a 2-meter variant, which I think is great. So we have 4 meters over here and 2 meters over here. And we can get rid of the bunting. This main reason is platypus, yeah. I'd be offended, but I said the same thing. Alright, let's color those nice and like blackish, I guess. Almost looks too clean. So what's the ID here? Because I feel like it should be connected to this thing, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this thing to connect it to the... Right. Nice, nice, nice. I love it. Very cool. Yeah, all the purple stuff can go. All right. I think we're almost there. So one detail that I would like to add is a little path light. Let's see if we can get that to work. So what's great about these is if I can get it like this maybe, and we make it always on. There we go. And it will look like this light is causing that light to appear. So that's cool. Looks a little bit weird, perhaps. Wait, maybe we can, like, maybe we can double up on this light, and then it will look slightly better. Or triple up. Yeah, that looks better. That looks way better. Nice. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we have successfully shrunk down Eben's blueprint to visit Keypark, or to fit Keypark. Might need to do a little bit more cleanup. Oh, yeah, I don't think we... Did we take the ceiling? We did. Oh, is it that piece? European... Wait, what piece is this? What? I don't think I've ever used this piece before. Interesting. Alright. Well, let's take out this. Let's remove our current thing completely. Let's ignore everything that we see here. And I'm not going to worry about grouping up anything. We're just going to put it in place. And apparently it's grouped up with this? Why? Oh, just that one decal piece. Interesting. Okay, well, let's ungroup that and edit. Oh, wait a second. It wasn't missing. It was just... Okay, wait. Wait. Why is this so hard? Okay, there we go, I got it. There we go. Nice. So there is kind of a lot of useless pieces now because of how we shrunk it down, but it's just decal pieces anyway. I don't think it really matters. So let's not copy over the thing. Do we want to blueprint it while we can? I guess we should. Now let's see if we can fit it into place nicely. So you want to have it at this height, and we want to set it over hereabouts ish. Okay, I see a couple of issues already. Nothing we can't solve. But I definitely think we planned for it to be sort of like this. Like this, maybe? That's something we can solve. Although we can get it a bit more this way. Like so. I think that's pretty good. It's a little bit taller than I imagined. But that's fine. And we got a little bit of a shoe loss. But that's also fine. Now that I've put it down, I feel like I want it slightly to the left. Like just ever so slightly. Also, I didn't look at this. That's my bad. Yeah, no, we need to do this over. Try that again. While we're doing that, to prevent the vent, yeah, well, the vent being inside the rocks isn't even really the issue, because that's something I can just solve by moving the rocks. But my main issue was like just that the rocks, these rocks would line up better, I think. I also think I want to just drop it down ever so slightly, and then we'll raise up those decals again. So something like this I think is pretty good. Let's see on this side how we're doing. Okay, we can go a little bit further back. Like, I'd say about this much is fine. We're gonna move this, we're gonna move this, because that's all behind this bamboo. Everything behind this bamboo piece is like fair game to do whatever we want with. So I'm not worried about that. Right. That's pretty good. Looks like we've got another umbrella that I'm gonna have to close. Oh yeah, I made the closed umbrella. I didn't show that yet. I made a closed umbrella. We talked about that last stream. This is fine. Alright. I think we got it. Let's check one more time. So I'm happy with this. We'll figure. Probably I'll like cut off part of that. This is fine. We'll cover that up. We'll move this. Yeah, no, I think we're good. This is also something we can easily fix. All right, let's fix some stuff. Is it too difficult to put living chickens in a tiger exhibits? No, that is not something you can do. From a realism point of view, if you're making a realistic zoo, that is not allowed in most countries due to animal, like, yeah, it's an ethical concern. Except when it's insects for some reason. Because they don't have emotions or whatever. But you're not allowed to feed live mammals. Like rabbits or chicken or anything. Chicken are not mammals. What am I saying? I'm not making a good point, good case here. But it's basically, it's not natural. It's not fair to the animals that you're putting with the tigers, because in the wild, they would have opportunities to escape and things like that. So in a zoo, that's not the case. They're stuck in the enclosure with them. So that's why it's considered to be not ethical. Oh right, I'm filtering for trees. It's like, why no results? There we go. Oh, I didn't notice that this ball was sticking in like that. I don't like that. There we go. This ball. I like how there's a rock on top of the thing. I mean, it's copy coffee. I mean, we gotta have a copy in there somewhere. Alright, let's move around this rock a bit. So we're gonna get rid of these. And this one also. That, I think that one can stay, but this one needs to go. There. And then we can take whatever plaster piece will fit in that slot. Oh, dealing with these grunge pieces is so much fun. No. Yes, there we go. There we go. And this as well. Is it sticking out? It's not. Perfect. Amazing. Very happy about that. Because that will basically conclude it. And we'll have to get rid of this umbrella. They're in the shade of the bamboo anyway, it's fine. Oh, I love it. Eben, thank you so much for sharing this with the world. I have no notes. It's just so perfect. We're gonna have to put this trash can back here. Hopefully, I think that will prevent people from going through this barrier. I don't think I need to put anything else in there. Oh yeah, and I also, we haven't pointed this out yet, but a kopje koffie is a cup of coffee. But a kopje is also this type of rock that's like lying on top of the other rocks. So it's so perfect for this area. That's why I wanted it. It is just fantastic. All right, wait, we can do... Yeah, we can do this. And this-ish. Something like this. Maybe we can make it go all the way there, actually. This one back here, or maybe over here. There you go. These can go here. These other decals. Wait, why is this one so far down? Oh, whatever. We're gonna take all of... Why did it deselect them? Take these up. Amelia is a fellow content creator in the Planet Zoo community from South Africa who absolutely hate the fact that copies are used so much in zoos. So it's even more perfect. Exactly. Exactly. Perfect storm of things. Temple. I like the fact that this is already the right color for this. Like I don't even have to recolor. I don't need to use the recolorable one. It just is the correct color. I wonder if Mealy was actually happy about the fact that this building was never used in a major project, and now it's like, no, it keeps haunting me. Oh, that side looks really good. I want to use that side. Really is a top tier builder as well, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. There we go. Just an extra little bit right there. I like it. We can also add something like this on that side as well. Just get some damage decal. Oh. There we are. Mealy is the guy. Did I say it wrong? I'm sorry. Oh, they said it wrong. It wasn't me this time. Yay. Alright. There we go. Yeah. Once another thank you to Eben. Let's see if guests want to buy a cup of coffee. Actually, ooh, I just noticed a problem. It might not be a problem. Let's find out. Let's see if we can salvage it. No, we cannot. I mean, it's fine. Oh god. Okay, wait, two things. First thing. Drop this down. Second thing. Where's the radio? Turn off that horrendous radio. Yeah, I was thinking I can get one of these. But I hope it doesn't mess with the guests being able to order. I'll have to find out. Once a guy steps into here, we'll know if it's good. Let's see. Let's go look for a guy. Where are my guys? Vendors. Oh, there they come. Oh, okay, they can use it. Then it's fine. I know it doesn't need to be connected, but especially since it's like split up and thing, I don't know. I was worried for a second, but it's fine. They can use it. They can come here. They can get their kopje koffie. Very happy. Oops. I only meant to take one screenshot. Do we have other stuff that we can put around here? Also, is the table intended to be red? It's so bright. I mean, I might swap some colors regardless. But the main thing I wanted to accomplish today has been accomplished in a timely manner. Who would have thought? Oh. Oh, okay, you were... I guess I walk into the middle of the table before... Okay. I like the fact that it's actually already semi... Wait, why is... Where is the color? I guess there's no way to change the color. You just need to use a thing. Let's not get that. Let's get Arbor. Arbor. Wood panel. This one. There we go. That is perfecto. Ja, amahulas. Mm-hmm. Oh hey, that's the perfect color. Well, I didn't expect that. I mean, it's pretty much perfect, right? We can make it a little bit less. There, that's even better. There we go. And now we just need a menu over here. Yeah, no, yeah. I don't think you can either. You need to do it custom like I just did. Right. How else can we improve this? I feel like these things over here could be turned into logs. Like this. I think that would be an improvement. Make it look a bit more Africa and not India. Not sure if I can do much about the bottom of these tables. I think I'll just keep those. I'm not sure it's worth trying to change those, basically. Change the color cushion to beige. Ooh. I mean, now it kind of matches that color. I also like that this is a semi-Keypark color. Like, it was always meant to go Raven. I know what you did. This was always your plan. Playing the long con. I mean, I do like the fact that they somewhat stand out. Watch out, there's a hole in your chest. Yeah, for some reason it also doesn't like... my background removal thing just hates anything Christmas related. It's trying to censor it. I don't know why. I don't know what it is with these shirts that it hates so much. I think I like the blue. I think I like the blue. It keeps a little bit of at least some color in here. Wait, okay. You know what I think is really dumb about this game? When you're inside of a group and you're moving okay, when you're inside of a group, you select something, you start moving. If you place it, it's still selected. If you press escape, it's no longer selected. When you're moving a group, if you place it, it's no longer selected. If you press escape, it's still selected. It's the exact opposite. Why? It's really annoying. You always have to be like, okay, am I in a group or not? What is the optimal way of going back to having it selected because I accidentally pressed move? And it bothers me. These are the tiny things that bother me about this game sometimes. Planet Zoo is made by the Grinch. But Planet Zoo is not removing my Christmas shirt. That's OBS. Not even OBS, it's a plugin I downloaded for OBS. Oh, I love it so much. This is just another finishing touch on the Africa area. So that's actually another thing I can cross off the Africa area to-do list. Woohoo! We've got food stand. Done. So, we got some time left in the stream. I think I'll go on for another half hour or so. So let's cross off some more things from this to-do list. So, I've had enough dealing with decal pieces. If we wanted to do more of that, there is also adding a door to this thing, which is potentially even more of a pain. So that's not what are you doing in there? What do you have to do in there? You have nothing. This is not for you. This is just a keeper access. Silly woman. No, to quickly go over to the list, we've got Tortoise backstage, bus interior, Red River Hawk backstage entrance, some things in the aviary, like 3 different things, the backstage of the striped hyena, the backstage of the dictate, that's what we just saw, and then we have a whole bunch of signs, which I'm probably not going to do on stream. Because it's annoying work. Alright. I think what is a nice small one to start off with is this... Oh right, I deleted a bunch of things. There we go. I think a nice one to start off with is the tortoise backstage over here. So let's work on that. So first things first, this should be sand. I think that is pretty logical. He doesn't like it. Do you not like sand? Are you Luke Skywalker by any chance? Over here can I don't like how much sound the tortoises make in this game. It bothers me. Like, you will not hear this in real life at all. Meanwhile, the meerkats are completely silent, even though they're some of the most vocalizing animals in the world. It's... Planet Zoo is opposite day. Was it Anakin? Oh god. Guys, I may or may not have watched Star Wars in like 20 years. I know nothing but the memes. All I know is the memes, man. It's over, Anakin. They have the moral high ground. Oh wait, random rotation is still on. That's why it's being a butt. Okay. I think I would like it. I just need someone to watch it with. I have not been in a movie watching mood lately. I have been watching a couple of shows though. Actually, I did watch a movie the other day. What was it? My Cousin Vinny. I've been trying to get out of the hellhole that is YouTube Shorts. And when I see a bunch of shorts of a movie that I haven't seen, I decided I should just go watch it. So I saw a bunch of shorts and also videos, just regular YouTube videos talking about My Cousin Vinny. And I was like, I need to stop watching just clips of this movie and just watch the movie because it seems fun. And it was. It was a fun movie. I really enjoyed it. I like lawyer stuff. Breaking Bad. I have watched Breaking Bad. Although I have been considering doing a rewatch at some point. But I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. Because I will say, when I watch Breaking Bad, like, it's the type of show that makes me very sad. Like, I don't like bad people. And there's a lot of those in that show. Especially since the protagonist is a very bad person. Like, episode... And okay, here's a hot take on Breaking Bad. Fucking... it's about, like, his descent into whatever. Fucking episode 2 or whatever, he rapes his wife. And I'm like, at that point, I already hated him so much. Like, he'd already done the worst thing possible, basically. So I was never really rooting for him, but it was interesting to watch the whole character development and stuff. But yeah, Better Call Saul is really fun as well, but it's the same thing. Like, I get so frustrated watching him just do unreasonably bad stuff. Like the episode where he's just basically assassinating the character of this elderly woman. That's painful, man. It's awful. And I just feel so bad for the characters involved. I'm very empathetic. Maybe with the emphasis on pathetic. But yeah, so I got this little radiator here, but I think they still like... I want to look up... Okay, let me quickly look something up. Hello? Okay, computer. Cooperate. Oh, it's frozen. I don't want to... Please. Okay, thank you. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. I want to go to Wildlands. Wildlands. I want to see the indoor area. Well, all they have is an indoor area here, but I want to see the tortoise enclosure in Wildlands. I don't know if this is the right folder to look in, actually. I think we should go to this one. I can't watch movies in which dog die, so I'm not much better. Yeah, that's... Also, one I'd rather avoid. I would say I am not. It's not like I can't watch them. But I will cry at things like that Futurama episode. Alright, it's probably somewhere. No, it's way further down. Actually, this is. No, this is the hippo habitat. Okay, we need to go like a bit further. Okay, this is too far. Like here? Like literally two further back. There it is. This is what I wanted to see. That's basically what I wanted to see. That they have a heat lamp. Daredevil is peak? Yes, I have already watched all of that. Why are you only recommending stuff that I've already seen? It's honestly impressive that you are only mentioning stuff that I've already seen. Because there's definitely a lot of stuff out there I haven't seen. I guess we have just very similar tastes. Oh wait, actually, now that I think about it, I was gonna get rid of this door. Because I was thinking we should just make this glass a door. This should just be a glass door. And there shouldn't be a door here, because it does not make sense for this to be keeper access. Like, the idea was, hear me out, the idea was, and it's so stupid, that the keepers would just walk along this little pebble path, walk into the habitat, walk back out, and then they get to the backside. Like, that's the most nonsensical thing ever, right? No. Let's get rid of that. And let's get a... yeah, we'll have to... That's the only annoying part now, is we need to fix the wall. So we need to figure out the angle of that. And it doesn't have to be perfect, of course. It just needs to be good enough. But now that I think about it, I haven't watched the latest episode of Mighty 9 yet. That's probably what I'll do after the stream. Get a nice bag of chips. It's the last episode, isn't it? Oh crap. I don't want it to be over yet. No, we're gonna have to wait for another year or whatever. However long. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I wasn't doubting that it was gonna be amazing. But it's good to hear that it is. I hate it when the rotation point is like fucking on Jupiter. There we go. Fixed. One of my favorite shows just ended and it feels like a hole in my heart. Oh. I hope we won't have to wait long for the next Vox Machina season. I need my CR fix. Yeah. I don't know. Might be the case. Right. Let's do that. This is kind of whatever. What's up with this? Oh, we can just do that. Okay, cool. Can you still fit through the door? Yes, good. Amazing, in fact. Is it bad for the tortoises that they've got like... Wait. I feel bad for the tortoises that like in the winter they're not gonna have... Is it... Okay, is it weird that I feel bad that the tortoises don't have a window? No, they won't. They need their sunlight or whatever. They need to... I don't know. I feel bad for them. I'm gonna give them a window. Just put an event. No! But I want them to have a good life. I like my tortoises. Limestone. Because it would also be nice, depending on how we do it. Like, we'll also be able to make the habitat look nicer this way. Like, we'll have this. I don't know why this one is at a different height than the others. But, yeah, I guess this one doesn't really make sense because it's going to be in front of the rock. I think having at least 3, yeah, that's pretty good. So we can have something like this, I guess. It's also at a different height. I think something like that is going to be pretty non-obtrusive. And so what I like about it is we're gonna be able to have some plants over here, and that will also make the indoor area look a little bit more naturalistic. Like you can see the Jeep back there. I like this. I like this a lot. So let's take these. Boop, boop, boop. Were you complaining about them making noise? Oh yeah. But that's, I was complaining at Frontier, not at the tortoises. It's not their fault Frontier made them poorly. Honestly, okay, I need to write that down for my my nitpicking Planet Zoo. Like, I want to make a video that's like 20 nitpicky things that I want to see fixed in Planet Zoo 2. Like, not big features, just this button or this menu thing, or fucking meerkats being silent. Maybe next year we'll do a stream where I just go through every fucking feature in Planet Zoo and think of something to hate about it. Okay. Do we want full window? Do we want to do this? And okay, wait. This is the annoying thing about. That's way too big. That's the annoying thing about these huts. The way I've made these huts. This is ridiculous. Shut up. Don't make me dislike you. It's just a weird addition to the game. What, the meerkats being silent? The most annoying thing about the tortoises being the way that they are... Oh wait, I just kind of messed this up. Porcupines use the hot water tap, don't they? Or do you not want them to do that? I guess it's not necessarily like realistic, but they had the animation. Like clearly the porcupine is based. Just don't put the hot water tap in there. That's completely up to you. If you don't want it, just that's not a problem with the game. Like if you don't want them to do it, just don't give them the hot water tap. It's I think a bigger issue is that no other animals use the termite mounds. I want the pangolin, I want the sloth bear, I want so many animals to use this termite mound enrichment, but it's only for the anteaters. Exactly. There we go, that's good. So we got a nice big window, and the best part is that this is not really like very immersion breaking necessarily, because you're not gonna really see it from anywhere other than inside of the hut. Maybe from back here, I guess. Oh well, that's fine. Currently playing the new PK update. Ooh, how is it? I really should try PK, but like I already don't have enough time to do the things I want to do. Oh, it is connected to, wait, is it? No, it's not. Yeah. I don't want you to connect to anything. No! Come back. Yes, got it. Here I go with my PK Vivarium rant. Oh no. I do know what I'm curious to hear your rant, because I just watched a video of how they work and they seem pretty cool. I don't want to take any way away from Keypark, but they literally don't do anything that Frontier hadn't already done. Yeah, that's true. Except for the fact that the nullability is one thing, and at least for we have it for the walkthrough exhibits, of course, so I guess it's also not new. Yeah, that's a good point. But I will say that the exhibits, like if Planet Zoo 2 exhibits are like PK exhibits, then I'll be happy. It's basically my main thing. Why is this? Wait, huh? Why does your exhibit stop here? I guess I did that to prevent them from going into the mode. Now that I think about it. I probably did that very intentionally. But yeah, this is cool. I like this. Let's get some Diamond Leaf Willow. Always love those. What real zoo will you make in Planet Zoo 2? I'm not sure if I'll make another real zoo. Maybe I'll do a like partial recreation, or a combination of different, like a combination of zoos that I like recreate certain habitats that I like and then mesh them together into one zoo or something. I don't think I'll be doing a full zoo again. But I don't want to make plans for Planet Zoo 2 until I know what Planet Zoo 2 is going to be. Because I can say, oh, I want to build this or that zoo. But if Planet Zoo 2 comes out with like none of the animals that that zoo has, or only like half of them, then it's kind of pointless. Planet Zoo 2 doesn't have capybara. Oh, right. Same with Taken. Ooh. I think capybaras are pretty safe bet. Taken, I'm not so sure, to be honest. I can see a world in which we don't get Taken. Oh, I'm really happy we added this window, I'll be honest. Maybe it needs to be supported by something. Like we definitely should add like these to these sides. Give me your copy and we happy. This looks so good. Thank you, thank you. Cappy is one of the animals that's literally almost every zoo's base game. Ooh, Aben, are you going to be leaking information about your next video? Or did I just do that? Whoops. Sorry. You can tease it. You can tease it. It's just a teaser. Okay, now I'm just literally copying Wildlands. Which I don't have an issue with. It's a nice exhibit. Let's get stained wood pole. Nice and small. We need to implement zoos into Planet Zoo 2. I'm pretty sure it's safe to say Planet Zoo 2 will have zoos. Not sure about you, but I feel like that's kind of a given. Add theme park rides. Boy, do I have the game for you. Flower pot. Get me some rocks. Now the next Planet Zoo creative management simulation game is gonna be called Planet, and it's about space exploration. It's just the next Elite Dangerous. I hope so too, man. I'm gonna try real hard with Keypark, but it will be a challenge. I'll probably have to make some sacrifices. Like, I'm gonna have to make concessions at some point where I'm like, okay, this is just not gonna get as detailed as I would like. Alright, I know that Ricey, that's Eben's thing. You can actually delete that one. Actually, just make 100% sure we're not deleting anything that's like grouped up with it. Can see you finish the above ground area of the zoo. The aquarium though will be harder. I don't know. I feel like the aquarium will be easier than the South America area somehow, because the aquarium is like 90% finished already. Like, just okay. Brief side quest. Let's go into the aquarium. So, what needs to be done for the aquarium to be done? This room is pretty much done. Just need to add some billboards and whatever the fuck I'm gonna do with the naked mole rats. One aquarium. Just some theming on the wall. Just the interior of these tanks needs to be done, which is just throw in some plants and some fish props, whatever. Okay, this room is in pretty rough shape, but the idea is already there, basically. And the water is in, so that's like all good. This room is like 90% finished. Like, it just needs, also these aquariums need an interior and the otter enclosure, which shouldn't be too difficult unless I want to make it very functional. This is the least finished room, I would say, where I want to make submarine theming, which I can do with Eben's boat. This is pretty much done. I just need to redo the water because but we'll only do that after the Nepal area is done. Okay, yeah, this is also okay. Maybe it's 50% finished. Maybe it's 50% finished. Half of you is missing. You should have seen the start of the stream. But yeah, this room, it just needs some updates now that we have a lot of new pieces that can be used to make coral. And then this room is already getting along quite well. So I don't know. Okay, maybe it's 30% finished, but it's not undoable, and the idea is all there. I just need to build it, but I only want to do that after the Nepal area is done. Okay, this is in the way. What the hell happened here? Why are these so tall? Oh, wrong one. There's so many barriers around here, it's crazy. Alright, there we go. Let's get back to our tortoises. I think I'll be finishing the above ground. Yeah, well, I'll be finishing... So once Nepal area is done, I can work on the aquarium all I want. because that's all that's left above the aquarium. So when I'm finished with this, I can do the aquarium whenever I want. And that's something I'm more motivated for than the South America area right now. So I can see myself finishing that first. But we'll see how... Time's a funny thing. Anyway, let's try to at least finish this today. This plant... Oh, that's what I was doing. I was distracted. Somewhere I should have rice these plants. Oh, I thought that was something... Oh yeah, here. I could have sworn... Yeah, this one. You can take this and put it in. Is there anything else in here that might be nice? Because this one is very similar. This one's the same but smaller. Which actually that's really good to have, to be honest. And this one's the same but bigger? Or is it just the same? I think it's literally the same. Ricey. You're so lazy. No, I'm kidding. She is making such amazing things. Don't think she's built anything, you know, bit, but that's okay. Have been yes, you have. We'll see how it all goes. I also need to add a window here, by the way. I just realized. Let's see which of these plants looks nicest. Whoops. Sorry, my guy. So that's like whatever. These are not the same, right? No, this one's way bigger. Do we want to use the big one? I'm not sure if I want to use the big one. I think the small one's better. I think I want both the small ones, to be honest. Like we'll have this one. Kind of like this. And then we'll have this one. But only the plant part. But if it lets me, yes. There we go, and we'll put that off to the other side. There we go. Now we got a little bit of plants in here. And now all I want is... I'm so glad my mega project in PowerPoint plans soon. It still took a full year, but oh well. I mean, whatever the tool is, it's just nice to be creating stuff, right? Alright, why can't I see the tortoises ramming their heads against the container, against the air conditioner? Like, you mean the radiator? A very cheap ass looking radiator, which I want to paint, now that I think about it. Basically, okay, let's see if I can quickly find the vibe I'm going for with this radiator. Let's go to... Oh, it's loading. Okay, it's finished loading. I guess I need to go to the eye. Yeah, iguana. And then like down here. Oh, beautiful. I actually found... Look at those beautiful radiators. But not... I don't want to do this necessarily. Wait, let's go downstairs. Like here? It's a skink. That was a doorbell. There should be in the downstairs area. Wait. Yeah, this part. Tortoises here have a interesting enclosure as well. This is the snapping tortoise. Snapping turtle. My bad. Yeah, this door is enclosure. No, not that one. That one. Wait, where is the radiator in here? I thought there was an ugly radiator in here as well. Oh, whatever, you get the point. Very ugly painted thing. Just to make it, like, blend in. They would have done it to make it blend in more. So, let's color it roughly the same color as the wall. Oh. Oh, undo. That's not what I wanted to select. I want the white one. Whatever. Okay, we need to go in. Oh, huh? What piece is that? It's a mesh piece. Interesting. Okay. Sure. Wait, why is it? There you go. Why is it not letting me select those? Really? There we go. There we go, and then to make it look like it's horribly painted, we'll get a grunge decal piece in there for good measure. I think it's so funny that you made this enormous, super detailed fantasy zoo, and yet not a single post on the fantasy zoo section of Zoo Chat. Whoops! I can't remember the last time I've logged into Zoo Chat. What's this? Okay. Maybe when I get a video out, I can put it on there or something. I don't know if that's allowed. There we go. Last time you looked into Zoo Chat was probably me telling you to log on Zoo Chat on Halloween. Probably. Okay, let's see if we can. I want to make a small overhang. Oh, a new seasonal profile picture. I still have to figure out how to post pictures. I think you need to post a certain amount of times before you're allowed to post pictures, which is one of the reasons why I got bored of Zoo Chat, because I just wanted to post pictures and I couldn't. I couldn't think of anything interesting to post. What the fuck was that? I couldn't think of anything interesting to post that wasn't a picture, so I just stopped. I mean, it's not completely illogical to me. It's like to prevent spam, I guess. But yeah, for me in particular, it kind of sucked a bit. Yeah, I know. I just didn't feel like it. Like, I've made a bunch of posts on the, like, Planet Zoo stuff. Like, Leaf had a bunch of posts that I commented on. I tried to be active in the Beekse Bergen pages, but ultimately I just got bored of it. I've never been a forum guy. I've always been a Discord guy. I don't know why. I guess I just wasn't in that era of the internet. Even though I have the age for it, I just never was on any forums as a kid or something. Like, also when I see, like, how the whole Zoo Tycoon community had their forums and stuff. Maybe if I'd known of that as a kid, I would have stayed. I would have kept playing Zoo Tycoon. Instant chat forces you to answer more quickly and gives you less time to overthink and let your anxiety take over. Maybe. I don't know if that's the reason. But thank you for thinking so highly of me. Okay. I can take more of these flat rocks over here and build something with them. I think then, after that, we should just take this, put it, oops, we'll get rid of these, because they're kind of useless, and let's just stick this over this. Colorate the rock. The rock color, I guess. I've just dubbed this. You know what's annoying about this texture? It's fucking mirrored somehow. Like, even when you flip the piece, it's still the same. And actually, yeah, you can very clearly see where it mirrors over there. What a bad texture. No offense, Frontier, but you did a bad job on that one. Sure, they would agree. Alright. So, what I want inside of this thing is a path light as well, just like we had earlier. We're gonna create a nice basking spot. Actually, we can color this to be this color as well. And the light can be green. And it should actually just be... Oh, first of all, it should be on. Second of all, it should be as bright as can be. To actually be visible. And now the only problem is... this might ruin stuff down here. You need to check that. Doesn't look like it. Let's make it nighttime, then it's a bit easier to check. So this light is currently shining down into... yeah, this. So that's the only downside of using these pathlight pieces. So we've created a little bit of a green hue around this aquarium. But it's not that noticeable, especially during the daytime, so I don't think I'm gonna care, because it's just so good and realistic for in here. So over here we can add a little bit more detail in the rock work, maybe. Let's see, we have other small... yes, we do. There we go. Why are you still in here? Go outside. Go play. Have a life. We're just quickly going to cover everything with a path, because I want to place down some enrichment items. Starting with some bedding underneath the heat lamp, of course. Yeah, I haven't been very outside lately. That is a very big fucking thing for tortoise. Gee. I can really imagine the tortoises going wild with a frickin' disco ball. Why large? Add the duck. No, I don't want to add the duck. Wait, why is the burrow here? You're not telling me they can use the burrow. Wait, okay, let's actually use the filter. Species. African spur tortoise. They can use the burrow? Everyone's telling me to add the duck. I don't want to add the duck. I don't want... Tell me to add the duck one more time, and you're getting an ad. Maybe it'll be a rubber duck ad. Add the duck, okay. You've been warned. Wait. Listen to your fans. I don't want to add the duck. Look at how beautiful and pristine this enclosure is. And it's so big. It's so big. He hates it. He hates it. Is it even a he? Yes, he hates it. Duck in the water to make it float. Should we put an education sign talking about pollution in Africa? Wow. Look at that, guys. It's a duck. Can color the duck and implement it in the grass. I didn't even know you could color it. God, that is something. Can make it look all gross. Like it's been here for decades. Just gonna have it out the window. Like looking in. Like, why can't I be inside, Papa? Why have you abandoned me? God, I hate it. Doug is watching on the tortoises when they're sleeping. Here. He's going for a ride. No, Tuck! You have so much to live for, don't drive off the cliff. Alright, we've had our fun. Okay, they have a bowl. They have... What else do they need? I don't keep tortoises. I don't know what they need in life. Apparently a burrow. Which I did not expect. And also we cannot add because we are on top of the aquarium. Duck watches you park. Duck protects the park. Duck knows where you live. Duck was very proud. Proud to be a duck. I think we have a... Yeah, we have a temperature thing around here somewhere. I don't know where it is. Is it? Huh? The hell? Oh, those are windows, right? Wait, is it just because it's inside that it's warmer? I think we don't actually have a heater in here, which is a missed opportunity. We should add a heater to the heater. Can we do that? Ooh, it's gonna be rough. Actually, maybe not, because you're not gonna see it anyway. So that's pretty cool. Alright, that is cool. So what's a good temperature for the tortoises? It's 30 too much. Now the main thing I'm curious about is the particle effect that this makes. I thought this made a particle effect. Doesn't it? Or is it just really subtle? I don't see anything. I thought this made a particle effect. I could swear that it made like this heat. It's the other one. What other one? Cooler. No, but I thought the heater had this, like, heat particle. It's the thing. The scenery piece. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense, man. Is it wheat? Huh. That's a pretty good bird's nest. Okay, well, I guess we will put it underneath the heat lamp anyway, to make it hot there. I thought it was a decorative fire pit. It might be. But yeah, let's turn down the range as well. It can be like 3. Whoop. There we go. Just the inside needs to be hot for my boys. My tortoise boys. He's not gonna go back outside ever again, is he? He's like, oh, it's warm in here now. I don't need to leave. Alright, so we're just pretending that there's like a door system in here somehow. And now all we need to do is add a window in here and turn this into a keeper gate. So let's get some string pieces to start off, not curved. put snow just so we can see it in action. Like you want to see the tortoises go inside or something. Okay, this is, I feel like this is too thin actually. We should use the cable pieces. And we should turn off random rotation. You know, ending the stream with snow is not a bad idea either. Because it's literally days before Christmas. It will ruin the bitrate though, like we saw with Eben's video. YouTube does not like snow. Neither do my guests by the look of it. Yeah, what the hell, that was weird. That's just what happens with snow. I guess. Oh wow, we put this really far into the glass. Didn't notice that. Wait. Let's put it back a bit. So, yeah, I knew that snow sometimes messes with videos because basically the way videos, especially like very compressed ones, like YouTube uploads, like if a frame, they store like pixel data. So when a pixel doesn't change frame to frame, that's easier for it to render and to store. But when you have snow, every pixel everywhere is changing constantly, so that's why it completely fucks with the... Oh look! They came inside. How cool. Yeah, that's why snow fucks with video quality. The more you know. Should I have told Eben this yesterday? Probably. Did I think about it when he showed me the video for the first time on Discord? No, because for some reason Discord didn't have this issue. Like, it looked fine when you showed it to me yesterday. I don't know how. Maybe Discord just has better bit rate than YouTube. I guess maybe it's also different when you're streaming because you're sending every frame all the time. It's not compressed as much, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how streaming works. Computer stuff is black magic, which is funny coming from a programmer. But the stuff I deal with in my programming is not video streaming and shit. Okay, and we're gonna take this down here. Like so, that works really nicely. And then we're gonna go to the ranch. Send them to the ranch. There we go. This isn't black, is it? Like that-ish. Netted monkey exhibits. I mean, I have my netting tutorial, but other than that, I don't have much else to tell you. We're gonna attempt one later with the langurs once we get to Oh, the Nepal area looks so good in the snow. Oh yeah, I added water here at some point with some very broken brick. Very nice. Where were we? So hard to find stuff in the snow. Everything's white. I love new PK terrariums now that you finished testing them. Very nice. Right, yeah, I think that is the glass door that will let keepers in. So theoretically, we might be able to move the keeper gate over here so that we no longer have to have the keepers phase through the rockwork. That would be nice. Still streaming? Yeah, we're about... Oh, wait, I went on like half an hour more than I intended to, but we were just having so much fun building this little tortoise interior. Yeah, I do want to try that, so I'm going to make a save right now, and then we're going to try to move the keeper gate, and after that we're going to wrap it up. My toddler is enthralled. Amazing. Right, let's also save the backup, because it looks like I haven't done that in a while. Oh, by the way, fun news. Next Tuesday, so 1 week from now, well, a bit less because I'm going to do it not at 10 p.m, but I should be recording the full tour of the Beekse Bergen recreation, finally. So we are going to, you will be able to enjoy that next year somewhere. Not sure how long it will take to get it up, because it will need to be, probably will need to be approved by Libema. Because I will be recording with Rick Merks again, so it's gonna be, I already know it's gonna be an amazing video, because the last one was so cool when we did that together, so can't wait. Okay, let's see. So we got our keeper gate, that's what we're gonna do. So we have, this is the barrier. Okay, can we move that down a bit? A bit is the word. Is the right word for it. Okay, let's see. We can move it like this. Ooh, I don't like how this is going, but we'll see. Have a good stream. I'm hopping out. See you guys on the next one. Yeah, see you next one. We will be live again next week on Tuesday. Last stream of the year. I want to say it's going to be an amazing one, and maybe we'll get to come very close to finishing the Africa area, if that's what we're going to be working on. So it might be a very exciting stream, I don't know, but hope to see you there. Alright, let's take our keeper gate. See if we can make this work. So we need to get it like this, basically. I mean, that looks good. I don't know what happened to... Okay, so this is an issue. This is an issue. We have a couple of issues here. First of all, we broke the window. Very much. We also broke this. Quite a bit. That one's fixable. Fun. See if this is salvageable. This zoo must look like an impossible labyrinth. Oh yeah, absolutely. It is a mess, and it's horrible to deal with sometimes. Guys, I've been doing Rio Dourado for a full year, and I'm so tired. We get it. It can be exhausting. Okay. Depending on how this goes, I might also be finally able to separate this habitat from this habitat. Doing this in the snow is, by the way, maybe not the best idea. Why are you out in the snow? Go inside. Why are these tortoises never cooperating? Oh wait, this is also important. Can they actually unbox? I don't think so. I think we need to abort. I think we need a... Oh, how long have you been doing Keypark? Ooh, whenever the first stream started, which is like 2-3 years. We're almost at 50 streams, by the way. Actually, I think the last stream of the year was gonna be the 50th Keypark stream, but because I was sick last week, that's now gonna be the first stream of next year. Might be wrong about that. Might be the second stream of next year. But anyway, judging by how this isn't working, one thing we can try is... Oh, but now... Wait, is the habitat gate still where I want it to be? It is, okay. That's good. I could try moving it backwards like this. And see if that works, but I doubt it. Oh. Hmm? Yeah, I think we need to give up. This is not gonna work. So, yeah, no. This is not gonna work. So we need to just go back to that save we made before I tried messing with the barriers. This is the 49th? Yeah, okay, so... oh, really? Wait. Then something's wrong with my thumbnail count. Because my count is at 48. Interesting. I'll double check that. If not, if that's true, then next stream will be the 50th. That's really cool. Ending the year with a bang, I hope. But yeah, I am gonna leave it here. So in the lovely snow, looking at our awesome forced perspective watchtower, I hope you guys have a fantastic Christmas or other holiday, whatever you celebrate this week. And I'll see you next week on Tuesday for the final stream of the year. Is that thing lit or is it covered in snow? It looks really weird. Looks spooky. There's a ghost in that bottle. It's a ghost lantern. But yeah, hope you guys have a fantastic celebrations, and so I celebrate by being in a bunker hiding for Christmas. Valid. Have fun with that. I'm gonna eat good food and go to the Beeksebergen, so that's also a way to celebrate, I guess. I'm gonna just stop because I'm gonna keep rambling otherwise. See you guys. By the way, is anyone else surprised that Eben is still up? Usually he's gone to bed by now. Anyway.